Okay, let's do all of our respecking. This build has felt okay. We'll hold on to this for maybe something in the future. Both of these can get held on to for a bit. Okay, let's respect. You have like 3 to 4 characters with people in Act 2. You've started so many characters with everyone, so you haven't played a ton on your own. That's this character. I made 2 separate off-stream characters to play with. I stopped playing on the monk so that I wouldn't pass up my stream character, and then on the minion one, I just kind of went screw it and went past it by like an hour. So we're close to finishing Act 3. So hopefully you don't mind any potential spoilers, because that might end up happening. Oh, that's no money whatsoever. Okay, let's we go over here. We'll get more strength, and then we will go into reload speed. Yes, please. Okay, what do I have for jewels? I think I put them all in this one. Yeah. That's for my minion build. Stun build up, damage with maces, melee damage, skill effect duration. This is a maybe for once we switch to strength stack. I will also add, my minion character is like loosely based on a build, which is why it was probably progressing through the act so fast. But this character and my invoker are like full on freeform. I have not seen, granted I haven't been watching a huge amount to get spoilers away. Or to keep spoilers away, I haven't really looked into it much. But I haven't seen other people doing bleed gemling, at least that I've noticed. Totem placement, Warcry, no. Armored totem, no. Spell damage, chance to inflict. Penetrate cold is interesting, but not for us. Maybe for the monk. Lightning, increased attack damage, increased shock duration. We don't shock. There's some lightning stuff in here. This is really solid stuff for lightning. Oh, here we go. Increased damage with hits against rare and unique enemies. Increased crossbow reload speed. That is a perfect gem for this character. Thank goodness I had that in my back pocket. Honestly? Do we ever, like... That's pretty solid. I don't know if it's worth exalting right now, but that's pretty solid. Oh, maybe I should have waited and used an essence on this. You've seen a few things about Invoker, but I'm not really following any guide. Just got ideas here and there. Yeah. I started out using the ice stuff because there was 2 ice skills that are, like, given to you off the rip. The Glacial Cascade and Frost Burst, whatever the heck it's called. And then when I got Bell, I realized how much I wanted to play Bell and couldn't with my build because it wasn't strike-based. So I switched to Ice Strike when I got it unlocked, and I've been having so much fun with Ice Strike plus Bell. And honestly, the only reason I didn't go Chayula Monk is because I have this character. Wait, there was something else I was supposed to do. The something else I was supposed to do was see if I can fit in vulnerability. I need 52 int. I don't think that's very doable for me. Not right now, anyways. I could do it if I respec my Ascendancy. Should I respec my Ascendancy now? Right now it's giving me +1 level of all. I could refund these 2 and take attribute requirements don't matter and grab vulnerability. And it lets me just change all of these to strength and start strength stacking now. It might be better than this. It does cost 5k to remove these. You were going to go Chayula, but you've heard currently it's like one of the worst ascents. It's up there. I think it has more potential than what I think is the worst right now, which from everything I've heard and from the little bit I've looked at the tree, Blood Mage is in such a bad place right now. Just do not even consider Blood Mage. But I think Chayula Monk has a higher high than Blood Mage potentially. At least right now. I think it's kind of like gemling where everybody's feeling it out and nobody knows what the like way to break it is. Yeah, poor Lolash. Lolash is in maps right now with a blood mage, and he is struggling and not happy. I could do that now and pick up vulnerability. Like, I don't think the +1 level of all skills really matters that. We'll spend 10k on that. And then I can go bam bam. Do I keep my accuracy? Like, how does my accuracy actually look right now? Frag rounds. 100% chance to hit enemies within 2 meters.
Let's try something else.
Actually, first what I should do is I should check to see that this makes sense. Okay, it totally does. I can have 16. Okay. Yep. Easy peasy. So, we change this to strength, this to strength, this to strength. What other ones do we have? These are already all strength. Should be fine. So we can now start into strength stacking, which will make our lives a little bit easier when I go to switch. I have plans for this, by the way, Steve. It's all half-baked because it's me planning it and not somebody that's good at what they do. But I'm going to turn this into a two-handed mace strength stacker lightning build, possibly, depending on how strong blood or bleed feels later on. I'm planning to come over here and grab the, like, increased damage per 15 strength, go full strength stacking with, like, 5% increased strength here, and I get double strength bonus. It sounds very fun. I have no idea if it's going to be better or worse, but it sounds like it could be very fun. Like, I could even come over here and grab Giant's Blood and wield a two-handed mace in one hand and a shield in the other and grab, like, the unique Phoenix Shield or whatever the heck it is that gives me Fizz to fire, and then go... this one? Heatproofing? 25% of armor also applies to fire damage taken from hits. And then just be, like, very incredibly tanky with plus max res. Like, honestly... Nah, the plus 10 quality is pretty strong. How much did my damage even drop off? I dropped off, what, 20? It was 330 something, now it's 312. That's almost nothing. Yeah, no, this was very worth it. And now I can take pretty much anything I want. I can come over here and I can grab vulnerability. In fact, I might even be able to grab it at a higher level now. Hits against cursed enemies ignore 800 armor. Absolutely incredible.
Vulnerability is a curse.
Give me this. Cool. And then let's figure out what supports we want in vulnerability. Focused Curse. Curse zones from supported skills erupt after 30% reduced delay is not that impactful against most bosses. I found that at the base speed, it's not that hard to curse enemies. Core skills of 50% increased area of effect. 40% more skill effect duration is probably pretty good. Trigger Doom Blast when curses from supported skills expire. What the heck is Doom Blast? Deals base chaos damage equal to 15% of your current mana. Oh no, I have no mana. Quick Decay, dealing 30% of int as chaos damage per second. What int? Okay, so we probably don't really care about anything on that other than persistence. But this is really strong. We ignore 800 armor. Maybe it doesn't matter that much with break, with armor break, but this is already so very good for me. And I can also start taking other things on frag rounds. I really want to try Envenom plus this, So, like, if we end up staying on crossbow for a bit longer, and I find a grater or whatever to make this a 4-link, I might try Envenom plus Lacerate and go for Hybrid Poison plus Bleed, which sounds absolutely nuts. Because I can do my own armor break at that point, which sounds pretty strong. Anyways, I should probably also set... Actually, I should set it here. Better. Cool. We basically just need to get through this area because I don't think there's any... Yeah, there's no secret anything. Other than the rooms that we can find. Oh, I was going to... Oh, does he make... Okay. I couldn't remember if only he explodes or if everything explodes. You're about to start another character with someone else? Save you? Yeah, come play one of your other characters with me instead. You know, Steve, it might not be the most interesting, but you could just play your character with them. It basically, I'm pretty sure it scales you to the level. Like, it basically scales your damage. It doesn't scale your build. So you'll still be very strong, especially that early. But you can do that, so you don't have to play a completely new build. What else was I gonna do? I really need to get a new ring. I don't need this dex anymore, so I can change this out for a better ring. Hopefully I can actually cap my reses soon. I think you might do another Sork, but aim for like melee Chronomancer. I've heard some funny things. What builds have you run? Because I might be able to give you an idea if you're looking for one, but if you just want to play more Sork. Like, Chronomancer seems fun. I don't know how Chronomancer works in multiplayer. What are you... You guys are just... Oh, I stood in that explosion. Hi, guys. Hi. That explosion was much further away than I thought. Melee Sork is a very interesting concept. I will let you know that it's going to be very rough starting out. You've currently played Merc, Warrior, and Sork to Act 1. That's a pretty good spread. You could also do Minion Witch if you wanted to. Minion Witch is very strong right now. And your Invoker in Act 3. Gotcha. Merc, Warrior, and Sork to Act 1. Melee Merc has some interesting potential, but it's mostly late game. Merc's early game is not great. Ranger's got some really strong early game stuff. I think Lolash started a Pathfinder, didn't he? Is he playing it now? What's the social menu again? I can never remember because it's something weird. It's J. Oh, he's offline. Never mind. You saw Rangers stomping the entire game right now? I have no idea about that. I know there's a lot of really strong Ranger stuff that they recently nerfed. I'm pretty sure they recently nerfed some of the like Rain of Arrows stuff where you could just kind of sit still next to a boss and out DPS every boss in the game. Did we get all the bleed chance that was over here? Yeah. Yeah, we did. I don't need to be looking at ailment. We're going to finish this, and then we're going to come down here and do this other crossbow. Apparently Deadeye was, and I believe still is, rolling most content in the game. Interesting. Oh yeah, what's our... Oh, we still have a 100% chance to hit. Look at that. We don't need to worry about anything else. I think I have some accuracy nodes, though, so that's definitely why. Ooh. You go away. Thank you, Blue Jelly. Yeah, I know Ranger's got some pretty strong stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Most of my build ideas are really weird. I don't recommend any of them. You could always go try to be the Chayula monk that you always wish you were. But seeing as that's your highest level one, I doubt you want to. There's also some very interesting, like, weapon witch builds that you can do. Like a strength stacking melee witch has something that's kind of on my radar to try. It's kind of why I'm following a build for now with the witch, so that I can just power level it and then try to switch to something funny. But specifically because of heat proofing plus the witch's thing that converts a bunch of different converts elemental damage into fire damage. Like, you can basically go a strength stacking witch that stacks HP and converts to fire damage and be nearly unkillable. I don't think that it's got the craziest damage potential necessarily, but it looks funny because strength witch is funny. Oh, that was almost bad. The main thing I don't like about Merc, and part of the reason I'm considering switching off more, is that sometimes your skills will just, like, not connect. You'll be standing a foot away from an enemy.
No mana.
Oh, I have no mana to cast that.
Easy.
Yeah, you'll be standing right in front of an enemy, and you'll click directly on them while they're highlighted. Like that dude that was right in front of me that took one fragment out of, like, 80. I mean, 10. I shoot 10 at a time. You feel that way about Rolling Slam Warrior? Interesting. I had not heard that about the slam moves because they're, like, AoE focus. Ugh. Oh, you're a rare. No wonder you're not taking any damage. Oh, how did you get knocked back? I think this dude moved and knocked back the rare.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Gotta stay quick on my feet. Wait a second. I can fit this. I gotta do some... There we go. Look at that. Feel like you just slam on some monster's heads and it just doesn't register sometimes. It could very well be that. Hello, River Hag. You guys are obnoxious. Frag Rounds is feeling so much better with the reload speed. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're rare.
Need more mana.
Whoa, big man. Don't you walk out of it.
One down. Who's next?
Oh, is there another one of you? Stay away. Do I have room for a rare flask? No. Oh, somebody's got the, is that the Vol? The Vol orb thing? Pet?
Yes.
E6. Max life for level 39? That's not that bad. Max life, lightning res, armor evasion. Yeah, bad. It's bad. Why did I pick up this? I remember picking that up. Also don't remember picking this up. We can see what it rolls. E6 life regen as well. We'll hold on to it. Maybe we'll roll another Sork or something. Cool, cool. I got this waiting for me once I hit level 52, which is such a massive upgrade. But 10 levels is a good deal. Gargantuan life flasks. Where the heck is the way out of here? Just having fun over there, man. Let's try shooting with a normal bolt. Let's try using some normal bolts, just funsies. I wonder if I could put in the scatter. Definitely not as good as frag rounds. Frag rounds are pretty solid. That was Rudy was just chilling? Chilling? Yeah. He might have just been chilling, but he was also there and slappable. I think the Apex of Filth gives me a waypoint. I'm gonna grab the waypoint and then go back in to get the other side area. Give me a waypoint at the top of the stairs, please.
These probably ain't the good kind of mushrooms.
You considered Marvel Rivals at all there, Steve? Overwatch, but even bigger money behind it? I know I've got quite a few friends that have been playing it and interested in playing more of it. I've been playing some games with Mizu and Kurz. Sounds like Blazer, who was Hypersuit, if you remember Hyper, has been playing it a bit. I need mana. I need to fix my mana issues. I mean, it's not that hard to just occasionally hit my mana flask. Honestly, I haven't looked into it at all, but I heard people are enjoying it. You'd be down to play? Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's free, so yeah. Grab it. You do have to hit level 10 before you can play ranked mode, which is a pretty solid amount of quick play games. But the games go by pretty fast, and you're going to need at least that long to learn one or two heroes. I've also seen something about, I think higher ranks might have a pick ban system, which sounds insane to me, but wonderful. Like the fact that Overwatch never got a pick ban is so dumb. Oh, I should get an armor belt. If not on this character, then on my other fucker. Yeah, I would definitely suggest looking into it. What's Hyper's name now? Blazer Productions. It's Blazer with an S too. He was in chat earlier. He might still be lurking. I still have him added on Steam, I believe, but he has a new Discord account, I think. I don't know. He said he was going to tell me the reasoning behind the name change and everything after he gets me added on Discord so he can actually DM me. I think I'm... Actually, I don't think I do have DMs turned off for non-friends, which I probably should. Or at the very least, you know, shouldn't have said live on stream, just in case. If I were a ruin of city gold, whatever the heck it was called, where the heck would I be? Hello, War Ribs. Ooh, GCP. Oh, dear lord. That could have been bad. I was not paying attention to the fact that they still explode. I mean, more reload speed. Yeah. I was happy to see him. He dropped me a follow, like, the other day when I streamed. But I don't think he popped into chat to say anything. But I recognized him because he had his name change in Steam, but I don't think he changed his picture at first. I don't remember the exact reasoning, but I just remember going, oh yeah, that's Hyper's new name. How do I know that? Ooh, he got the Infinite Pursuit, huh? Infinite Pursuit is very interesting, but I don't know what kind of like self-ailment builds exist right now. There were self-ailment builds in PoE 1 that like had some crazy high highs, but needed a lot of support. I'm assuming it's probably the same in this game. Might even be harder to do because less tree. That man just came sliding out of that door. Again, like hybrid armor evasion. Oh, I can't pick that up. Excuse me. I'm in my inventory. That is my first GCP, I'm pretty sure. There's a chance it's like over here. That's the one thing that I still am not a fan of. These maps are so massive and you can't teleport between checkpoints yet. Hurry up and explode. There's also a lot of enemies like this guy or the poison zombies that will like create an area that you can't really just run through, which makes the maps feel even longer than they should be. You've gotten 2 of those. What's the point of them? So GCP also, wow, you got 2 of them in... I mean, it's probably from your character in Act 3 anyways. I shouldn't be too surprised. I have bad luck either way. GCP increases the quality of a gem. I think it's by 5% in this game. It was by like 1% or something, or 2% in Path of Exile 1. I honestly don't remember, and now I feel bad about not remembering. But basically, if you look on here, if you hover over your skill and press Alt, additional effects from quality, this is, if you increase the quality, you get these effects. I get plus 12 just because I'm a Gemling Legionnaire and I've taken a plus 2% and a plus 10% for my Ascendancy. But basically, it's an increase. You'll get more for the skill. I don't think supports have quality anymore. They used to in Path of Exile 1. They don't in this. But basically, deals 0 to 20% more physical damage is based on the percentage. It maxes out at 20% outside of global modifiers. So you could use up to 4 GCP on your main skill to give it quality. Not all of them are just increased phys damage. This one is cooldown recovery rates. This one is area of effect. Wind Dancer is maximum stages. Does it stick as long as you level the gem, or do you need to use them at max level? So there are no levels to gems anymore that you like level up Or do you mean, sorry, you mean if you replace it using a gem cutter's prism? I think it stays. I'm like 99% sure that it stays. It's hard to tell for me. I can do some testing if you want, because I would probably throw it on frag rounds. That's a lot of extra, because more is a crazy year. We'll do a test. It does give 5%. Wonderful. Then I get 17% more fizz damage, which is very solid. And then once we get a level 11 gem, I will... Yeah, once we get a level 11 gem, I'll swap it out and let you know. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If you were to make a brand new skill gem, it would not stay. But if you were to use it on a character that already has a gem, it would stay. But I'll let you know the second I get a level 11 gem, which I think should be soon. I've been getting level 10s for a very long time. I think, sadly for me, the other zone I'm looking for might be the other direction. But yeah, I would assume that it stays as long as you are upgrading a gem instead of making a brand new one.